Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will take you through some grammar study, and the topic will be transitive and intransitive verbs. For us to understand this topic, there are a few concepts that I want us to remind ourselves of. And the first one, there is what we call a subject. A subject in grammar is always the doer of an action in a sentence. Secondly, we have what is called the verb, and the verb is a doing word. The action in a sentence is shown by a verb. Then we also have what we call the object. The object is the receiver of the action in a sentence. So, like in this case, we have the receiver. I want to give us an example of a sentence which has the three of these: the subject, there is the verb, and the object. The example could be, Etienne drank the milk. So the doer of that action of drinking is Otieno. So Otieno is the subject. Drank is the verb. And then the milk is the receiver of the action of drinking. And for that matter, it is the object. Again, there are some instances in which, in a sentence, we can have the subject and the verb with no object. An example, we can have Jesus wept. Just that, Jesus wept. So there is the subject, that is Jesus, and then there is wept, which is the verb. So in example 1, we have the subject, verb, and object. In example 2, there is just the subject and the verb. So a transitive verb is a verb that precedes an object. So if a verb appears in a sentence where there is an object, that verb we say is transitive. So like the verb drank in that case is transitive, while in an event that a verb appears in a sentence and there is only the subject and there is no object, then that verb becomes known as intransitive. So like the verb wept here is an intransitive verb. Viewers, as we continue, if you are watching this channel for the first time, allow me to kindly request you to hit onto that subscribe button so that anytime we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Again, to my subscribers, thank you very much for your continued support. There are other instances in which there could be words that follow a verb, but they can be mistaken as objects, but they are not. So you are asked to be keen to determine whether the words that follow a given verb are objects to make that verb transitive, or they are not the object that renders that verb to be intransitive. Like, for instance, consider this sentence. Mother cooked in the kitchen. Mother cooked in the kitchen. So mother is really the subject, cooked is the verb, and then we have in the kitchen. In the kitchen is not an object. It is an adverbial phrase. Just giving us more information about where the mother did the cooking. And for that matter, the verb cooked will still remain an intransitive verb, in as much as there are words that come after it. Another example that we will look at is that she swam across the river. So she is the subject here, swam is the verb, and across the river is a prepositional phrase. Across the river tells us about where the swimming took place. So it tells us more about the verb, and for that matter, it is not an object. So still again, the verb swam will still remain an intransitive verb. Viewers, thank you very much. Stay tuned for other upcoming videos.